Is there any sort of any permits you got to get in place to start pumping the water to discharge it, or is it going to be kept internally, or what's the plan there?
So the water was part of the agreement. We put a water access agreement in place with Westgold, so they utilise that water for Higginsville processing.
Yep.
And so, which is, as we all know, water is the lifeline of the processing hub, right? So without water, you've got nothing going on. And so there's an agreement there in place, which is very straightforward, extremely practical, which I was, pretty stoked about to see, because sometimes if being a little person in the room, you may get pushed around a bit. But Westgold, it was great. It looks really easy to actually put in fruition. So we've got a 6-month sort of lead time there where we'll say to Westgold, we're going to start mining, and they'll then look at dewatering the pit into other areas they've got, or build a turkey's nest. And within that, there's a couple of clauses there which the cost will fall onto Corazon, but nothing that's unachievable at all. And then the access rights on the water stay with Westgold, because obviously, as I say, everyone wants water in this this area. If you got your hands on it, you might as well keep it. So, we've still got the right to utilise it for a mining sense. All we're going to look at doing is for dust suppression, really, more than anything. So
yeah, so like to send it to Higginsville, you just have to establish the piping to get it there?
It's all there. So it's currently.
Yeah.
This is pretty much a turkey's nest that Westgold are using now, right? So they're pumping into it from their bore fields. Obviously, let it settle, then they'll pump out of that to Higginsville. All the infrastructure is currently in place. It's currently been utilised. Yeah, so that's what I mean. So it's when I first looked at it and thought of it, I was, oh wow, this could be a bit of a showstopper, but 100% it ain't. It's pretty straightforward.